Guess what, guys? Race day. Very good afternoon, morning, evening to all of you. Happy Saturday, happy first of the new Racing League day, and welcome to another What's Up video. Special welcome to, I'm hoping, Dave Crook, who's going to be in this race, because I know it's sort of 1, 2, something like that in the morning where you are, and if you are part of this race, then that shows the true grit mentality that we all love to see. So chapeau, my friend. Going to keep these short and sweet. You all know what this is. First race, new series, Hateful 8. Loads of people signed up to it. I think there were, let me have a quick look. We've got 54 people already signed up to be in the start pen. Most of those are registered league racers, so this is going to be interesting and fun. I've cleaned my bike. Not just cleaned it, I've taken it to pieces basically. Cleaned the chain, cassette, the jockey wheels, which had hair wrapped around them, both human and animal, which was quite disgusting. I pretty much could have made a fur coat out of it, and I think that could have contributed to some of my lost watts, maybe. Calibrated my drivo, which, contrary to pretty much everything I've been telling everybody in my very informative user guides that I make, you do need to calibrate. I had no idea. I couldn't even find a way to calibrate until I spotted an advanced setup option in the My e-training app, and it had a little calibration thing. Did that. Don't know. Haven't been on the bike since, so don't know what difference, if any, that's going to make. So I am fully prepared, feeling fit-ish. It's a little bit muggy in here today, despite the dull greyness outside. It feels quite warm in here, but I'm not going to use that as an excuse. Very strong fields in these races. Every category looks extremely strong and competitive. I'm expecting some teething trouble with this first race in particular, with some guys that aren't fully aware of their own abilities, some that haven't got their systems fully set up. I am aware of that, and I do know that there might be a little bit of rejigging of the categories at the end of this race. Probably, or more than likely, the only time that I will do that during the course of the season, because obviously shifting riders around once they've scored points in one category is very difficult. So after one race, don't think it'll be too much of a problem, especially if it's riders that haven't featured in the sort of higher scoring positions. So we'll see how that goes, but like I say, it's early days, so I am expecting a few little adjustments to be made over the course of the next few days. But what I will do is hope to get this video and the league table updated very quickly after the race is finished. Slightly different setup this time to how we had it with the last season, so hopefully it's going to be an easier process for me to sort out. Right, waffling done. Nothing else to do but jump on the old aluminium steed, get the legs spinning, and I will see you all on the start pen.
Right, here we are on the start pen. Done a 6k warm-up-ish. My usual thing, nice and steady, sort of 1.5 with a few sort of 30-second high cadence spins. That's worked for me in the past, so who knows. This is amazing. We've got 68 people here, and the best thing about that, and this will sound terrible, but is I recognise nearly all of the names. And I love that. I love the fact that we're all racing together. We all know each other. It's all just friends here for a good scrap, and it's absolutely fantastic. There's names I've not ridden with for quite a while that have jumped into this league, and it's just absolutely brilliant. So what is the Hateful 8? Well, it's predominantly the Watopia flat course, but they've chucked in the climb all the way up to the radio tower just for a giggle. So that should make it interesting. And it's about 30 kilometres in total. We do have Zwift power working for this race, so thank you very much, Glenn. I know how busy you were, and I know it was a struggle for you to find the time, so I really do appreciate that. Let me just send out a quick good luck message to everybody. All right, 30 seconds to go, 70 riders now. I've not seen, I thought Kev might join, but I think he might sort of jump into the event at a later stage. Few live streaming, Brian Roden, Dave Crook I think is live streaming. So there'll be other videos other than this one to watch afterwards. 14 seconds now. I'm absolutely, excuse my French, cacking myself. I don't know why, I'm really nervous. It's really strange. Here we go. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are off. The WKG Winter League is officially underway, and there are some big numbers coming out straight away. I am playing this slow and sensible today. I promise you. In fact, I'm going to use my draft boost immediately just so I can stay with this group while we get up to speed. Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm so nervous. It's not nerves just about the race. I think it's about everything working. My screen not crashing, Zwift not having problems. So quite a few things to potentially contend with, and racing is just one of them. But I'm as excited as I am nervous, I think it's fair to say. But I'm really definitely going to pace myself, because where this will be won and lost is clearly going to be on the climb. So I'm going to sit here in 52nd position out of 70 and just hold kind of within my threshold for the time being. I will do my best for all of these races to thank you, Padron, for a ride on, right on cue. I was going to say, to give everybody ride-ons, to give everybody some screen time, and try and actually pick out the interesting battles. I don't want these videos to be just me pedalling away for however long. I'd like to try and get everybody involved as much as I can. But please forgive me if I struggle with that, on the basis that it's hard to obviously concentrate on your own cadence and power when you're looking at another rider. But I will, for now, just shout out the guys around me in this bunch. We've got Noel McGrath, Oliver Higby, Rickard Johansson, or is that Ryan Johansson? I never know which one. We've got R. Johansson, we've got Padron, Dwight's here, M. Zaringer, I think I saw that is. Yeah, M. Zaringer. Someone from Team Type 1, is that Jane? It might be, we'll see in a minute. Got Duncan Bruce. Yes, Jane Coates just behind with Duncan and Keith and Ruth and Catherine. So the other Team Type 1 that's in this bunch here, I'm not sure who's that. Is that going to be Padron? Hey, Mr. Picala. Thank you very much for the ride on. And Mr. Mickelson, it's great to have you in here. Sorry about the confusion with the registration. Some names I had scribbled down in my book, but couldn't actually find their names on the actual registration thread. So there are a few later entries, but they had effectively pre-registered purely by conversations from before. We've got Velo Viking in there, Craig Sharp's in here, Colin Tressider's in here, and apologies anyone I've missed. Jason Arblaster, of course, he's in here. Okay, so the group I was with, we managed to absorb another smaller group. We're a pretty strong, powerful bunch now. A lot of names in here. We got R. Mickelson, C. Valadares, M. Zaringer, O. Higby, M. Neal, C. Sharp, D. Williams, M. Joss, J. Arblaster, V. Viking, P. Santamaria, A. Detail, and some others that are further off the list. And here comes the fun. Broomwagon ODZ. Is that cross messaging or is that Kev? Could well be Kev Stephen. Ruth's just saying she hates hills. Yeah. I don't think you're alone in that feeling, Ruth. I have a horrible suspicion I've gone off a bit too fast. Bearing in mind the tower climb. Stuart hates racing altogether. We're doing a good job at the moment, mate. And I've seen what you can do in a sprint. So I'll not be left side by side with you towards the finish line, that's for sure. Cheers for the ride on, Sean. Sorry I'm not talking much or firing ride-ons out much. I'm struggling already. I need to get my heart rate down somehow. Well done, M. Zaringer, who's just come past me. It goes past John Grasso as well. Thank you, B. I think that's Broom. I think that's Kev Stephen. I'm not sure. Oh, John's managed to latch onto Zaringer's wheel. I've got Carlos right behind me and putting out a considerable kick to get right behind me. Good job, man. And Carlos comes past. So I've got Percy Santa Maria coming past me now as well. Stuart's just behind me. Dwight Williams just 5 seconds back. Oliver Higby just 12. Then we've got Vela Viking, Mickelson, Coates, John Grasso, Zaringer and Tressida. Managed to pull ahead quite nicely now. Hey, thank you Mr. Bruce for the ride on. As I trudge my way to try and keep some kind of achievable gap between myself and the 3 or 4 riders ahead of me. Dave Crook just saying, great way to start the league. Yeah, man, baptism of fire. Just jumped straight in with it. I could have done a nice easy flat one to start, but nah, I don't think that's the WKG style. Hey, thank you BJ. Mr. Afonso for the ride on. Much appreciated. Percy Santa Maria now has managed to gap me really nicely. He's off in chase of John Grasso, Satvik Singh, M. Zaringer, C. Tressida. Yeah, that's definitely Kev Stephen, Broomwagon. Asking if I'm winning the A-Cat with my nice clean bike. That's a very Kev Stephen kind of comment. Not yet, Kev. I will. Just give it time. Either that or I die at the top of the mountain. I'm struggling to hit 200 watts now. Oliver, Carlos just coming past me. Let's just try and hold on to them for a bit. I'm sure categories go out the window as soon as start climbing these kind of distances, these kind of gradients. At some point I'm going to need to muster up the strength to actually attack, or there's a good chance I'll get left behind on the descents by a lot of these guys. So I've never been that good at maintaining my speed coming back down the mountain for some reason. Yeah, definitely Kev Stephen. He's saying he can hear my deep breathing coming through his headphones. So if I could stop deep breathing, Kev, I'd be much faster. But this is me gasping to get oxygen into my lungs somehow. Thank you, Jane, by the way, for the ride on. I just spotted. For anyone that hasn't spotted it on the schedule, the revised league schedule, the race on the 14th of November is going to be a Team Type 1 race. We'll all wear the Team Type 1 jersey. We'll try and encourage as many Team Type 1 riders to come along as possible because 14th of November is World Diabetes Day. So there'll be plenty of rides going on in support of that. And it was a great suggestion by Jane Coates to basically tie in the race on that day with an awareness raising exhibition of Team Type 1 jerseys, which I'm absolutely honoured to do. So great suggestion, Dave, Jane, and I look forward to that one. Cheers for the ride on, Stuart. It's a good suggestion by Oliver there, basically just saying let's stick together and work together. Myself, Oliver, D. Bruce, Stuart Woodsell, and then Dwight and Jane just behind, and we can possibly pull back in Satvik, Percy Santamaria and John Grasso. I think Oliver's got more in his legs. Ruth's telling Noel to move his arse. I don't know whether that means hurry up and get on a wheel or get out of my way. So D. Bruce coming through now. He's paced himself brilliantly. He looked like he was struggling at first. He's now just powering his way up this climb. Great stuff. Stuart as well. Oh no, looks like we got Nathan Koch. Is it Koch or Koch? At the side of the road. Obviously had a technical. Ah, it's unlucky, man. Thanks, Keith, I think that was, for the ride on. I've not seen you on screen, so no idea where you are, my friend. Come on, I don't want to drop off these guys if I can help it. Oh, I'm having to work really hard just to stay with these guys. Jane's pulled right back in on me. We just managed to overtake Satvik. But Oliver and Duncan seem to have buckets of power in reserve to charge away when they need. Here comes Jane, coming past me. Great work, Jane. Oh, nearly at the turn for the hardest bit. I definitely went off too fast. Like I say, I'm struggling to hold 200 watts now. Well done, Satvik, for reaching your weekly goal for distance. Good job, my man. I'm going to try and have a look further up, see what's going on. So we've got quite a few guys on the descent already. Mr. Somerville getting near the top. He's 7 seconds behind Padron, who's 9 seconds behind P. Kalkowski. Then we've got Len doing a solid job chasing Jay Gorilla on Mr. Peterson. That sounds like Dan's at the top, that message. And Niall doing a stunning job. Then with Craig, and we've got one of our newest members, Thomas Sevilla. Great to see you, man. He's flying down the other side already. Who have we got here? Dave Crook, 2 o'clock in the morning, riding up to the tower. Awesome stuff, man. I'm going to have to go back to myself now just to see what's going on. Oh, I'm dropping way off the group in front. I'd like to say that was from not concentrating, but it's actually just the most power I've got in my legs. I'm in the easiest gear, struggling at 180 watts. See Stuart now behind me. We're on a real strong surge. Managed to get past Satvik. Just 2 seconds behind. Keeps popping up in the 3 watts per kilogram bracket. Just 13 metres off me now. Come on. Mind over matter. Let's try and keep these legs moving. There we go. Stuart's in my draft. Great job, man. Oh, so the main bastard climb is done. Oh, annoyingly, we go down the other side of the mountain. There's still a bit of climbing in that. Cheers, Joe, for the ride on, my man. Oh, I'm just happy to still be in it. I certainly wouldn't have won the bonus point for climbing up to the tower. That could well actually have been in the seas. Could have been Jane. She flew up there. Obviously I can only really see the group around me, but she certainly looked fast. Right, let's get a bit of speed and tuck into the old aero. Oh, hey Rob Jones, thank you my friend. Right on. Then hands. Well done buddy. You probably finished, haven't you? Well certainly up and down the tower a long time ago, I would imagine. Oh Christ, that's not good. Look at Stuart there, still putting out 6.5 watts per kilogram. Alright, I knew this C category was going to be tough, but Jesus, there are some strong riders in here. Come on, give me an aero. That's no good unless someone comes past me, which Satvik Singh might do. He's only 4 seconds off my back. Ah, he's got an aero. I thought he was catching me very quickly. My legs are jelly. I'm not feeling them at all. Okay, quick race update for you. Satvik is a minute ahead, Colin Chester 1:17, John Grasser 1:30, Stuart Woodsell, quite possibly the performance of the day so far, certainly for the riders I can see. Now 1:33 ahead, Jane 2 minutes ahead, I've got Dwight 2:55 behind, Vola Viking 3:40, R Mickelson 5:15, Catherine D 6:50, Arya Hansen 6:50, Keith D 8:20. Keith I know has been having trainer trouble, as has Catherine, so apologies for the crowd and the noise, but my eldest son's just bought a pretty special new guitar, so there's like a grand unveiling going on in the background, and there's the whole family gathered round for the arrival of the new rather lovely Fender Strat. Right, so my predictions of really kicking ass in the C category weren't quite accurate. I don't even know It's quite a big group this season. I think quite a lot of them are well ahead of me. But I managed to get my heart rate down on this descent anyway, whilst managing to continue pedalling. Satvik's now overtaken Colin Tressida, I can see, and Stuart is now with John Grasso, and they're both 12 seconds behind Jane. Percy Santamaria has absolutely flown away at 3:23 ahead of me. Stunning job. So I've now just got to get to the bottom lift, see what I've got in the legs, see what everyone around me's got, and I'll determine whether I'll be fighting to stay ahead of Dwight or potentially chasing down Colin. Or it could just be status quo. Next time, incidentally, we will have the categories. The race will be split into the 4 categories. We'll all start together, but that way we'll get to see everybody's category next to their name, and also the finishing board at the end. You can see the results for each specific category. So that was an oversight of mine, so apologies I didn't set that up for this race, but I'll make sure it's done for the next one. Quickly flick forwards, see what's going on up ahead of me. Here we go, look at this, we got John, Stuart, Jane, and a nice little trio there. Satvik's just 10 seconds behind, and Colin just another 10 seconds further back. And look, further up the road here, we've got another little trio. Duncan, Oliver, and Percy. They managed to work really well together from about halfway up the mountain climb, I think. Good job, guys. Ahead of that, we got M. Joss, J. Pocock, M. Zaringer, P. Somerville, D. Crook, A. Detail. Then we got, who's this? P. Kalkowski, Padrone, Len, C. Kick. So we've got C. Kick and J. Gorilla fighting it out. We've got Craig Sharp, who I moved to the D's from the C's, and I'm pretty sure I'll be moving him straight back again. That was a seriously strong performance, Craig. Well done, my man. And 15 seconds ahead of Craig, got a little battle going on between Niall Simpson and Rickard Johansson. So that answers my other question. The R. Johansson that I saw before is Ryan Johansson. So well done, guys. I should be giving you ride-ons while I'm here, shouldn't I? I think I've done quite a lot of you. Jay Gorilla. Right, let's carry on forwards. So 28 seconds ahead of Rickard, we've got Dan, Mr. Lel, or just Dan now. Then Hans, Mr. Everest, even further up the road. Then we've got P. LeBlanc, Thomas Severe doing a fantastic job, his first race for us. Likewise, Jay Swan. Hey, South African girl. Stunning stuff. Kicking it with the bees. Awesome. There we got Brian Roden. And there's, right, this is Mahmoud Chalabi. Now he, in reality, is definitely an ACAT rider. But as he was the only ACAT rider that signed up, he very kindly agreed to add a 15 kilogram weight penalty. So he's dragging around some serious ballast and still doing an absolutely fantastic job. So right on, my friend. And he's just 8 seconds behind N Taylor and R Face. And then a minute and a half up the road we have Jay Brown. Then we have R. I don't know who R is, but it's someone who's a friend of mine. I'm trying to think who that could be. Not absolutely sure. I'll have to look that one up, but well done. Doing a good job. As is Jay Latimer, who this is in fact, I think, is Jay Latimer basically winning this race? Oh no, hang on a minute. There we go. It's just updated. So we've got Jay Latimer, Brett Smith, who has finished. Nice one, Brett. And everyone else, I think, has finished. So, all right, let's keep an eye on where I am. Okay, I'm 110 behind Colin. He's holding 3 watts per kilogram. I've got 6.8 kilometres to go. Alright. Let's try and up this a little bit. Colin's chasing down Stuart, John, Jane, Satvik. Satvik's actually had an incredible resurgence of power. Oh, I'm getting cramp. That hurt. Yeah, ouch. Alright, no, not out of the saddle. I ran out of cider vinegar a little while ago. So, my cramps are coming back. So I'm going to have to stop off at the health food store, try and get some more of that. I'm actually completely lost. I've forgotten where I am on the course. 6k to go, so... Oh yeah, okay, so we've got to go through the Italian village and the S's, I believe. Would that be right? Alright, Dwight is now only 1:11 behind me. So to answer my earlier question, my objective is going to be keeping Dwight behind me and not catching Colin. Thank you, Jay Veladens, for the ride on. I'm just trying to study this timing sheet at the side here and try and gauge my effort to make sure I stay ahead of Dwight. Just trying to sort of match his power output where I can, but he's a strong guy, particularly on the flat. Let's have another quick look up here. I want to try and catch some guys finishing if I can. So here's Craig coming through the S's. Here we go. We got T Sevilla. All right, Jay Swan firstly coming over the line. Great job. Well done, buddy. Then we got T Sevilla with P LeBlanc closing in fast. This is a sprint for the line. Has T Sevilla got anything in his legs to fight back? P LeBlanc's up in the fours. Good job, man. Yeah, it looks like P LeBlanc's going to see this one over the line. Holding mid to high fours, brilliant effort. Up in the fives as T Severe tries to put a bit of pressure on. Great riding, guys. Sorry to everyone whose finish I missed, but I didn't actually realise how far ahead everyone was. So there we go. Over the line. Next to come, we got Hans, Petter Summerson, Mr. Everest. Whoops, sorry Hans. Mr. Everest kicking in a show, coming over the line at 7 watts per kilogram. Great job, buddy. And so there's Hans comfortably over the line. Let's flip back here. We got Dan. He's on the descent to the finish. Looks like Dan's going to be comfortable in that position. It's a little bit tighter behind him between Rickard and... Can't see who that is, I'll have a look in a second. Let's just see Dan over the line. Okay, there's Dan. 7 watts per kilogram, thereabouts. Over the line, great job, my man. Okay, so it's Niall Simpson and Rickard Johansson sizing each other up. This should be an interesting sprint. 3 watts per kilogram, both got drafts, and they hit them at exactly the same time. Niles kicked off first, 6.8, Rickard 8, 9, 13 watts per kilogram for Rickard. Unbelievable stuff. Still holding 12. Niles holding into his wheel, but not quite got the power. Great job, Rickard, that is awesome. Good effort, Niall. And see these guys over the line. Brilliant stuff. So then we got Craig Sharp coming over next, which is looking like a win in the D category, but it's going to be a difficult one to to manage that, because he clearly is well beyond D pace. It's great job, Craig, great ride. Whoa, hang on, we got Jay Gorilla coming. Is he going to nick it? Is Jay Gorilla going to nick it? Oh my God, he got him on the line. Unbelievable. Unbelievable stuff. Well done, Jay Gorilla. Right, I've had to go back to me because I came out of the event module then. So who have we got next? Let's see. So it looks like Glenn Elaine Capel, next to come over the line. Actually, just very quickly, while we wait, well, how far ahead am I of, I can't see Dwight at the moment, so I'm a little bit concerned. Has he come? He hasn't come past me, has he? Okay, right. Dwight, where is he? Ah, that's annoying. So if I click on myself, I can't see Dwight. Okay, whoa, it looks like he's only about 30 seconds off me. Right, let's go up and see. And Brian, tell me to hurry up because I'm live on telly. Man, if I could, I would. Here we go, just in time. Seeing Len over the line. Great job, Len. And we flick back to Paul Somerville. Great stuff, Paul. First ride for the team, I believe. Certainly first league race. Doing a brilliant job. And we were unsure about the category for Paul because he's had trainer difficulties, but it looks like we may have found the right slot for him. I have to check all the figures at the end. I think Brett's saying he wants to pace me. Okay, hang on, so what's going on here? Oh, Padron and Andreas coming to the line together. Oh, it looks like Padron just got it. Good stuff, guys. Sorry I was a bit late to the party with that. Right. Oh, it's really hard. I want to watch everyone over, but I've got to keep an eye on Dwight behind me. Here we go. So we've got Jim Pocock now coming over. Well done, Jim. Jim crosses the line. 17 seconds ahead of M. Zaringer. And then we've got, it's tightening up behind here. So, M. Zaringer over the line. Good job, my man. Then we've got Michael Jost with Oliver Higby, P. Santa Maria, D. Bruce, just 23 seconds back. And then we've got Satvik, Stewart. Who else is there? Oh, I thought Jane was there, maybe not. Well, I'm going to have to get back on it. I've got Dwight really close to me now. I don't want to be sprinting with him to the line. Alright, I'm going to have to just try, no matter where I am, try and keep my legs spinning, keep the power on. I don't know where I am on course at all. I'm doing 4 watts per kilogram. I'm all with cramp. Can't get out. I can't get out of the saddle. Okay. So Michael coming up to the line. Then we've got this 3-way battle behind him. Between Duncan, Oliver, Percy, Satvik just a couple of seconds off the back of that. Whoa, it looks like Percy's going for it now. Oliver's there. Oliver takes it. Then Satvik. No, Percy. Then Satvik, then Duncan. I think it was. I'll try and get back to the front in a second. Just got to keep an eye on this. I hit that aero to help me out here, I think. Oh no, don't tell me I missed you guys finishing. Oh, I think I did. Sorry, guys. Oh no, I wanted to see that little trio come through. Having to concentrate on keeping Dwight behind me. Cheers, Ryan, for the ride on. This is killing, but I've got to do it because of Dwight. Oh, I think I've broken Dwight's spirit. Luckily, 100 metres to go. Oh, well done, man. Push me hard. Oh. Oh. Oh my word. That was horrible. Right. Cleaning my bike and calibrating my driver didn't make any difference. That was unreal. I eased off far too much while I was watching everybody else, which meant obviously I had to step on it when Dwight came really close. Oh. Right, let's run through the order. S. Bay, P. Sharp, M. Wood, G. Leo, P. Xiao, M. Backer, B. Halbron, D. Walter, B. Smith, T. Norris, J. Grenfell. Where was I? Okay, T. Norris, J. Grenfell, S. Ponzio, M. Appleby, J. Latimer, R. J. Brown, N. Taylor, M. Shalaby, R. Face, B. Roden, S.A.G. South African girl, J. Swan, P. LeBlanc, T. Sevilla, H. Summerson, Dan, Rickard Johansson, N. Simpson, J. Gorilla, C. Sharp, C. Kick, L. Capel, P. Somerville, Padron, A. Detail, P. Kalkowski, D. Crook, J. Pocock, M. Zaringer, M. Jost, O. Higby, P. Santa Maria, S. Singh, D. Bruce, C. Tressida, S. Woodsell, J. Grasso, J. Coates, P. Lopez Leto, M. Neal, stunning performance, D. Williams, Velo Viking, R. Mickelson. Oh. And I need to wait to see if there's any other finishers, because anyone that finishes picks up a point. Oh. I can't sit in my saddle or clip my legs in. I should be doing a cool down as well, like a warm down. Can't do it. Oh, right. Fluids. My average was down on my last race as well, which is disappointing. At 2.6 per kilogram. That's 0.1 of a kilogram lower than my previous race. So, that's not good. I'd like to have at least held on to 200 watts as an average. Alright, see who else is coming in. Catherine Denton, well done Catherine. I'm going to have to flick through all the categories of these as well, try and work out who's who. And I need to take some screenshots, so hang on, let me do this while I'm waiting for everyone else to finish. Got it down. 7. Yeah, 7. That's Ryan Johansson is coming as well. Good job, man. And Keith, well done, Keith. I hope you get your manage to sort your trainer issues out soon. It's a real shame. I was hoping you'd like your new Drivo. I know I didn't dislike it to start off with, but there were a few sort of quirky sort of characteristics of it that took some getting used to, but I'm actually really happy with it. I've got to say, I find it very, very realistic in comparison to outdoor riding. Lovely and quiet, lovely and smooth. I'm hoping it's something that can be done via calibration for you, and that it's not a case of sending it back to the shop and swapping it for something different altogether. Hey, Darren Hunter's through. Good job, man. Mike Mitchell's through. Well done, Mike. It's great to have you back racing with us, buddy. Okay, so it looks like we've got Jason, R. Blaster, Noel McGrath and Ruth Ambrose are still out on course. Let me just have a quick look. Okay, so Jason and Noel have come in. So we are nearly there. Looks like Ruth says, and maybe looks like 61 finishes out of the 70. Hang on, so we've got BODZ, who I'm pretty sure was Kev Stephen, and Dirk Gatsby as well. He's out there, or is he? Alright, he looks like he might have stopped at 14 kilometres. Not absolutely sure. I think Ruth's still going strong. Right, I'm going to wrap it up now because I'm not absolutely sure. It doesn't. I can't see that Ruth's distance marker is going up, so I'm not sure if she's continuing. So I'm going to go and check that out now. Oh, I don't know if enjoyable is the right word, but it's certainly really exciting to be back racing with you all. I love these league races. Oh, it's brilliant. It's been a sort of stressful build up to it, getting everything ready, getting the tables ready, making sure everybody's hopefully in the right categories and all set up properly. But it looks like, other than my pitiful performance, that all went off without a hitch. Some really strong rides in there. I'll be sure to sort of go back through the video and mention those that stick out for me. But everyone that even started and got anywhere near up to the top of that radio at race pace, that radio tower at race pace, chapeau, absolutely stunning effort. Yeah, fun is the right word. You know, I enjoy it now that my cramp is subsiding and I can breathe again. It was fun. Thank you all so much for all your help getting it ready, joining in what is looking like being an incredibly competitive, very tough league, and for watching. Before I sign off, just to let you know, we are putting together another 2-for-1, which is going to be kind of midweek, potentially, possibly a Friday, but maybe more in the middle of the week. Sort of UK evening time 2-for-1 ride, because a lot of UK-based guys and girls are missing out on the morning ones that we're doing. So we will do our best to get that sorted and organised as soon as possible. We've got a few volunteer ride leaders already. Thank you guys, you know who you are. I'll put myself down as a leader as well, and I think if we can get maybe 3 registered leaders within the event module, and we'll try and share duties. I'll try and always ride them anyway, even if I'm not leading, as long as time doesn't clash with work and family commitments, etc. But it's something I've wanted to do for a while, keep saying I'm going to do for a while, and then keep letting everybody down. So I'm really glad a couple of you other guys have sort of taken the lead on that and started sort of generating interest in it. So thank you for that. Right, to wrap it up. Love it. I'm going to have a shower, and then I probably won't get the smile off my face for the rest of the evening. Absolutely buzzing after that. All the nerves were worth it. Great fun. Thank you all. I'm just going to quickly check before I go because it looks like Ruth might have come in. Yay! Ruth, well done. Great job. Catch you all next time. Ciao.
I know I signed off, but I'm just going to quickly jump back in because Dirk Gatsby did carry on and did an absolutely stunning job to finish. Unfortunately, my screen recording had stopped, so I didn't catch it, but I did manage to catch a screenshot here. Excellent job, my man. So cool of you to finish. Mr. Broomwagon, thank you so much for all your encouragement and help. And I saw you were riding with Gatsby for a lot of that, so I'm sure he appreciated your encouragement as well. So cheers, buddy. Great team spirit, even though you're from the dark side of ODZ. It's always great to have you there. So right, I really am signing off now. Cut. Bye.